I'm sure a lot of you guys, and especially producers or engineers starting off, record vocals from home and are probably not super satisfied with the results that you're coming out with, which is why you feel like you have to go to a studio and record, like Compass Box Studio, for example. But when you're thinking about upping the game when it comes to your home recordings, the first two things that most people think about is upgrading the mic or upgrading the interface or getting like an external preamp or something. Not a lot of people think about acoustically treating their room as the first step. And, in my experience, especially building a studio, that is the most important factor that will determine the quality of recordings you're coming out with. That being said, it's not the cheapest solution either. It's significantly cheaper to get a mid-tier microphone than it is to fully acoustically treat your room, because you have to do a lot of calculations, you have to try to figure out what sort of density of rock wool do you want, and the list sort of goes on and on. Thankfully, the people at SE Electronics have come up with a really cool solution. The Reflexion Filter Pro by SE Electronics is a portable acoustic treatment device. It's a vocal shield that allows you to remove a lot of the early reflections and just general bouncing of sound waves coming from the walls to make sure that you get a much cleaner sounding vocal take. Now, I've used some of the really cheap vocal shields before with not amazing results. It didn't seem like it affected the quality of the recording too much, but the SE Electronics filter is actually built really well. And the kind of foam that they use to insulate the shield seems like a significantly higher density than I've seen in a lot of the cheaper vocal shields. And to be honest, when it comes to treatment, that's the big thing. It's density. If you buy, those cheap foam pads that you put on your walls and stuff, it's not really going to make a huge difference. Density really matters when it comes to absorption. So I've got a little experiment planned for this particular video. I want to hear what it sounds like when you record the vocals in a completely non-treated room, in the same non-treated room but with the vocal filter, and then recording the same thing at a professional studio, in our case at Compass Box. And I want to see how much of a difference of the room sound can you hear in each of those three examples. For the singing, we've got the lovely Meera Desai, who's come to sing one of her original tunes. SE has also sent us the 2200, which is their large diaphragm condenser. Beautiful sounding, very linear, and actually works really well for vocals specifically. So we're going to be pairing the Reflexion Filter Pro with the SE 2200 to see what it sounds like. The mic even has a low-cut filter and a pad if you want to remove some of that rumble or proximity effect. And it also comes with a really ingenious design shock mount, which has an integrated slot for the pop filter as well. And the pop filter comes included too. So you're pretty much ready to go record vocals if you have these two products. And thank you so much to The Inventory, which is SE's distributor here in India, for sending these across. If you like videos like this where we try to experiment with vocal filters and does it actually remove, room tone and stuff, please do consider subscribing. It really helps us out a lot. We're a small team that works over here from Ahmedabad in India, and every subscriber and every comment and every like that you guys give really matters a lot. So if you do like it, do consider subscribing. Well, without further ado, I hope you guys really enjoy it. Here are the examples.
When I look through the window and see all the little things that make me me, bottle up the cinnamon breeze till the little things come back to me. When I look through the window and see all the little things that make me me, bottle up the cinnamon breeze till the little things come back to me. When I look through the window and see all the little things that make me me, bottle up the cinnamon breeze till the little things come back to me.
Which one do you think sounded the best? Do comment below. Does the Reflexion filter really work? Does it not work? I want to hear what you guys have to say. So it's actually pretty interesting. In the non-treated room, I think you can very clearly hear There is a little bit of that, short tail reverb. There's a little bit of those early reflections that you can hear in. So you have to do a lot more post work to kind of remove that. Yes, there are tools that can help you remove that, but it's an added effort that you have to do. There are chances of artifacts coming in when you are doing that post work. So it's always better to get a cleaner source take than to fix it in post. The moment we put the Reflexion filter, I think you could immediately hear the cut down of those initial early reflections. It sounded a lot drier and a lot cleaner overall. And of course, in the end, we had the studio example, which was the driest of them all, but that's going to a professional studio. I think the Reflexion Filter Pro really does help from a vocal production standpoint. If you're recording at home, then these products really, really do help. The majority of the people who view our content are actually not subscribed. So if we can change that balance into more subscribers, that would be awesome too. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.